City Drinks. I'm Ace. This is Alex.
Yo.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Alex.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
I have something straight from Ireland. I just wanted you to just look at it. We're not gonna do anything crazy with it.
Oh, I know what this is.
It's famous.
This is
Ireland.
yeah, this is the poiching, I think. I'm not trying to
The pronunciation.
the pronunciation is a little bit there, but this is poiching. I believe this is what is referred to as Irish Moonshine.
Have you ever smelled it?
No, I have not.
Have you ever tasted it?
No, I have not.
Give it a shot. Be very careful.
Ooh, that's nice.
You want to pour? It's up to you.
I'll take just a smidge.
And while you're pouring a little bit,
Just a smidge.
while you're pouring just a little bit, I want to tell everybody, poitín, since the 6th century, the Irish have been making this type of moonshine. And my friend, I hear it brings out the fire out of the human being's soul. Good luck.
Wow,
What do you smell?
It's got a little like a nice malt, like not really like not like peaty, but it's not peaty, but it has some sort of peat. That's what I'm getting at least. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, it has some nice peat to it.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'd definitely tell you it's a moonshine in that sense. Cause I'm not getting any flavor. It's just like, it's pretty much like, it really warms you. Like, I got a nice burn. Not like going down burn, but like from the bottom up. Like, it's a nice rising burn for it.
Oh, I actually don't like the rising burn.
Yeah, it's a nice, like a nice little warm feeling to it.
Okay.
But I don't really feel much of a flavor profile. Like, one of the things I got, like I know, like when we talk about bourbon and other types of whiskey, is like the wood itself kind of gives it, like it changes the color of the flavor profile. This doesn't seem to have any of that because it's also higher proof.
Yes.
And in that sense, I don't see any real flavor. I can't pick up any notes because there's no notes to be had. This is just pure like. But it's pretty interesting. It's got a nice flavor. Like if I'm cold or something, I'd probably have it. Not something that I'm gonna be like, hey, this is.
I can say this. An honorable mention. Devil Springs. The regular moonshine from the south of the United States. And then this moonshine from Ireland. You can taste all the whiskey, beer, wine, bourbon, but make sure that you are exploring. There's so many different kinds.
You can't really explore.
You can explore.
No.
You can explore.
Do not explore on any of this stuff because you don't know where you're getting from. First of all, that's the one thing. Do not explore because you don't ever know where any of that stuff. Devil Springs comes from a regular place. That's not a problem. But when it's something like this in a clear label, we got this from a friend who we trusted.
I mean, I trust him.
He was like,
of course.
yeah, he's like, I drank it before and he trusted him. That's the only reason why we're like doing this. But no, I like don't ever take any liquor. That's just.
I mean,
doesn't even have a label. Okay.
If you safely trust somebody, you can have it at your house. I'm not saying drink it out of a bar.
I don't even think we needed to have this here. But whatever.
But
that's the real review here we're having for St. Patrick's was the dublinder Irish whiskey. This is actually a fun part about it is it's not just your regular average whiskey because normally we would probably like Irish whiskey. Everybody gets the normal Jameson, Proper 12, stuff like that. This time we needed something a little bit different. You actually got this as a gift from a friend.
The same person that gave me this moonshine.
They brought this from all the way from Ireland because I've seen the bottle and it's different. It looks different here. Like this one, that looks different than the one that I don't normally see at the store.
Online, we've seen the bottle and it looks completely different. Right?
Yeah, and so it's pretty cool. Another thing that I really enjoyed about it is it's aged in bourbon cask, so it still has like that Irish thing, but it has like a little American flavor to it.
Right?
And I think that's the fun part about it.
Now, if you remember, we did the Mr. Whiskey. The special thing about Mr. Whiskey was that also from Ireland.
But it was IPA casks.
You see what they're doing?
Yeah, they're doing a little mixing here and there, and I think that's pretty cool because you get the fun parts about it, and you probably get a little different flavor than your normal traditional whiskey. I think this probably is a good starting point in that sense, because if you're a normal bourbon drinker and you never really had Irish whiskey, this might change it. I'm not really sure because I've never really had this.
We never had this.
And most of the time, I will be honest with you, when I had Jameson and stuff like that, I was in college and we weren't really caring for flavor. We were just...
Or our health.
Yeah, we were just down and hatch, whatever it was. So, like now, I haven't had a Jameson in a while. I wouldn't mind trying it again.
Oh.
Just to see if like I could pick up any more like the notes and the flavor profile and stuff like that. But when I was younger, it was just, hey, we're down the hatching stuff and things like that. So, but this thing is something I've never had, and I wanna I trust the kind of bourbon age stuff that kind of might help me ease into stuff. Yeah. So we'll definitely want to see how good this is.
How long has this been around? Supposedly that we've been looking up.
I know that the distillery itself, which is called what's the name here? The Dublin Liberties Distillery. They've been around since like the 1700s, I think. Which is crazy when you hear in the States things aren't like America's from the 1700s, but things like that in Ireland, other places in Europe, they've been doing stuff forever. So it's kind of cool that they're doing this, and the fact that they're doing it with bourbon casks, so it's kind of like we're changing it up a little bit and things like that. And I'm pretty sure they make all other types of Irish whiskeys. This is from Dublin exactly, so I think it's like Dublin District 8, I think. So that's kind of like the cool thing about it.
I'm just gonna throw a shot in the dark. If it's a bourbon cask, right? Do you think maybe by chance the bourbon that it came from, maybe it was aged maybe at least 2 to 4 years? Maybe?
I don't really know who their distributor for their barrels are, so I really can't tell you. It could be a shot in the dark. Could be anybody. Could be MGP just sending different barrels because they're trying to get rid of all the stuff that they've been aging themselves. But it's pretty interesting that it's just there from whoever they're getting their stuff from. But, it's cool. Like, you get an Irish whiskey, new barrel, so you might change the flavor profile of what a regular Irish whiskey is. And eventually we'll probably move down to see what other Irish whiskeys you can try.
Okay. Alright, so this is the cork open.
I really like the nice little design they have on the neck. The design
is nice, right?
It has a nice little design on the neck, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty fun. I like when they have a nice little design for you.
Who's had similar designs like that? The Redwood Empire had really cool designs.
On the label, but this is like on the neck, so it almost reminds me of the Dewar's, I think, had the...
Oh, yes, that's right.
The Dewar's
has... Dewar's Mezcal?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Dewar's series itself has it.
A couple.
There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pot. It's a cork.
It's a cork? Okay. I was going to say, what?
See it again? There you go. That's not bad. Wow, that's surprisingly. I like that.
Oh. I like the smell of this.
Yeah, it's starting to... There you go. That's really... it's really interesting. So far, right off the bat, I got... Oh, yeah. It's,
What? What are you getting? I got a little bit vanilla. I'm always getting the vanilla these days, but I'm gonna throw this one out.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm getting.
You getting,
I'll tell you exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting... It smells like it's a little peat. Like a little peat, but what I'm getting is honey. It's like a peated honey. It's like a nice mixture of peat honey.
Honey on bread?
No, just regular honey. Like,
you know what?
Like it has that nice like when you drink single malts and you have that's what it is. The peat from single malt. I guess I'm not really sure. I don't drink that much scotch like that. So
banana peel?
No, it's definitely peat. Like whenever you drink drink a whiskey like Scottish whiskeys, you have that peat. That's exactly what I'm getting.
It smells good.
But Normally, like the Scottish peat's like really has that really strong smell to it. This one has it has that smell, but then it just smooths out into like almost like honey. And that's got to be the bourbon. That's got to be the bourbon that gives it to you. Almost like I don't think it's like a weeded bourbon, but it's like if you ever had like like weeded bourbon is a little bit smoother than regular bourbon. It just has a different thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. It's like
no, I'm getting the honey. Definitely the honey, but it's a different kind of honey, like a watered down honey a little bit. That's light honey.
Yeah,
not too thick. It smells good though.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a nice mixture of peat and honey.
Yes.
So I'm surprised by it. I've never really smelled anything like that. Like usually when I smell like peated whiskey, it's just peated whiskey. This is perfectly peat with honey on it. So.
And I'll tell you right now, we looked up the notes. You're on it. We got honey, orchard, fruit on the nose.
I'm not really getting the fruit.
I got a little bit of the banana.
Well, the banana's not an orchard. The banana's a different. An orchard's an apple.
Wait. Let's go back. Hold on. Did you get any of them?
No, I don't get. I just got peat and honey. That's all that I'm getting. But that's still good.
It still smells good. We're up a little bit. You got on the honey. Okay. All right. So far
definitely want to get into this.
I know. So far we got what, the honey,
and the
peat, right? All right.
Oh, cheers,
my friend.
Almost forgot about that.
Here we go. Wow. Spicy, light, fruity.
Yeah, I got a little pepper.
Pepper.
That's like what I get. Pepper. Like I don't taste any peat at all. Like whatever I smelled, I don't taste. So it's not. There's no peat at all on this.
Oh, it tastes good. I like the spice. I like that pepper.
Yeah,
I like it. It's good.
Yeah, a little pepper and honey, but that's
pepper and honey.
Yeah. No, whatever was peat is gone. It was not bad. It's weird because the pepper kind of jumps at you at the beginning. You're like, you expected you have something different, and then the pepper's like, no, I'm here, and that's like, there.
The pepper stays too. It does linger.
Yeah.
Normally it goes away after a while. Oh, it's still there, my friend.
Oh yeah, it's still there. Like even as it's on its way down, it's like
still there.
It's still pepper.
It goes out in my mouth. Pepper.
Yeah,
But it's a welcoming pepper. It's a tolerable pepper.
Yeah, it's not
it's like we're dying.
It's a soft and 40.
Yeah, what is
80? That's an 80 proof. So
it's 80 proof.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. For an 80 proof, it's pretty good because it's not overpowering. I think most Irish whiskey is not high proof. That's one of the things that I kind of do know a little bit in that sense. They're not that high proof, but it's pretty nice for 80. It's not strong. It's not overpowering. It's like a nice, it's just like a nice sipping whiskey. And I guess that's probably what the whole thing with Irish whiskey is. It's a sipping whiskey.
You see yourself drinking this in the wintertime or in the summer?
I think probably like fall heading into winter. It's not too strong where it's gonna like give me like keep me warm on like dead of winter, but it's not too light where I'm like I feel like I could drink this while I'm hanging out in the summer.
How's it going down?
It's pretty smooth down. It's like I said, it just the lingering pepper is the only thing that kind of stays on. The lingering look at that.
You got something else?
I'm getting a little more peat now. Now I'm starting to get that peat.
Really?
Very, very light on the peat, but I'm starting to get there. Should have swirled a little bit more maybe, but got a little peat.
It's like I said, it's spicy.
Well, it's probably the pepper. It's probably the pepper.
But the pepper, it kicks in, but it's very good.
It's probably the pepper that I'm like tasting it, but it's not bad. Like,
you think you see this maybe with a steak?
No, I could probably see this like fall campfire type of situation. We're just hanging out, just shooting it.
I know, because of the pepper, I just thought steak.
No.
Cheese, crackers, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I could probably do this like pub type food. Yeah, definitely. Like some regular like
roll salami or
yeah, even a burger. Like yeah, this is like a regular pub style food type of situation. I can see myself drinking this while that.
I can see anybody drinking this.
Yeah, it's pretty.
This is not, you know.
I think
specifically
the fact that it's got that bourbon cask makes it sweet, and I think that's kind of fun. Like, look, it's not that expensive of a bottle.
No,
it's about like $29, $30.
That's the MSRP of it?
The MSRP is like $30 for it, so it's not that expensive. And it's not overpowering. It's pretty light. You want to give it a try? I think it's pretty good. Like someone like me who doesn't really doesn't have an experience really drinking Irish whiskey.
Yeah,
I think this is probably good to like entry type of situation where I kind of feel comfortable with the bourbon, and now I'm trying something Irish, so then I can kind of switch a little more.
I decided to go with this for St. Patrick's Day because it's different. We haven't had it. A lot of people don't know much about it, as opposed to the more common one. That obviously Jameson is out there for, and the different varieties of Jameson too.
Well, that's the other thing. We don't drink Irish whiskey as much, so like we really don't have experience. And the fact that you were given this as a gift from a friend, it's like kind of like helps out. Like normally during St. Patrick's Day, we're drinking beer. Look, I got a McSorley shirt. This is like the oldest bar in like New York City. Where if you're Irish or like celebrating St. Patrick's Day, you go to McSorley's in New York City and you have a blast. That place has been open for over 100 years. And it's always a fun hang. Oh yeah, over 100 years. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Over 100 years. It's a fun hang, and it's just an experience. It's like a New York experience. It's an Irish experience, especially for St. Patrick's Day. So that's kind of a cool thing. And the fact that that's why we're like, let's do something different. We're not drinking. At least I'm not drinking beer because I'm on keto right now. So so I was like, let's try Irish whiskey, and this is fun. And you know, we still enjoy St. Patrick's Day with some Irish whiskey. We also have let me point out, we also have a shirt from another one of our nice little watering holes. This one's actually Paddy Riley's, actually. This one's from Paddy Riley's.
I got this one signed.
Yeah, this one's cool because this one's from that bar's actually been on a couple of places. I've seen it on like Jimmy Fallon and Conor McGregor kind of went there, and they like did a whole Irish singing and stuff like that. So, but like it's kind of a popular bar, and like it's also a fun place to go. Like I really enjoy going down there every now and again. Like it's really close to the movie theater, so I just go down there and get a Guinness after the movie.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fun thing.
Their Guinness is on tap. I've gone there a million times. I love their Guinness. It's actually pretty strong. For a regular Guinness, it's actually pretty strong. And the ambience is always great.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things. Like especially one of the like the fun things about living in New York City is you can find a really good Irish bar, like an Irish pub, and have a really good time and like connect with a lot of people. Especially like that's one of the things that I enjoy about McSorley's. Like on St. Patrick's Day, you go there and you hang. And they just sit you with random people. And
how many times have we been to McSorley's?
We used to go before the pandemic. We used to go almost every. Every year.
Before pandemic.
Before the pandemic, we used to be there every year for almost like a little over a decade. And every time we just go there, they sit us somewhere, and we meet random people, and they would just. That's the thing for McSorley's, like they'll just sit you with random people, and we got to meet people from all over like the world. We met people from Europe, Latin America. People that lived here in the city forever, people visiting from other states. Firefighters.
Captains.
Yeah, we've met a bunch of people, and it's always a fun place to hang. That's one of the things, like, especially for St. Patrick's Day, you get to enjoy, like, really cool things. And I think that's what we're doing with this now. We're trying to tell you guys a little bit of, celebrating the Irish tradition, the Irish celebration. And, since we're a whiskey review channel, where we're spirits and beer and stuff like that. We're gonna do some Irish whiskey, and we're gonna talk about some fun stuff.
Did you forget to tell people what kind of beer do you get at McSorley's?
Oh, that's the fun part. You only get two types. I think they make their own, so you either get a light or dark, and it's fun because they always serve you by two. So you're like, let me get a light, let me get a dark. They always give you two, and it's always fun.
So just to be clear, two types of beer, no TV,
Oh yeah, it's a classic
bar. It's the oldest. This is the reason why it's the oldest and still standing to this day. They only just added the women's bathroom like about a couple years.
In the 70s? In the 70s.
Other than that, they haven't edited anything at the bar. Nothing has been changed.
Yeah, it's
cash only. No credit cards.
It's like a good old New York tradition, and it's always fun. They always have a lot of stuff. I think they just their celebration was like last month.
Yeah.
For their anniversary.
Oh my God, I forgot how many years. That was their 100 and something years.
Yeah, I'm not 100. I know it was like plus 100.
We were supposed to go.
Yeah.
Big City Drinks was invited, but apparently because of the pandemic, we still need to do everything safely.
Yeah.
But oh my God.
Little by little, we'll try to go. Maybe next year we'll send you guys a video from what St. Patrick's Day at McSorley's is.
From the beginning to end? Oh my God.
We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But definitely, it's always a fun place, and that's part of the spirit. It's like if it wasn't for my keto, I'd probably be there right now.
If you are on keto, would you recommend this then?
Oh yeah, I always.
You see,
whiskey's always fun, man.
And bourbon, right?
Whiskey, bourbon, nothing that's no artificial flavoring.
Gotcha. Whiskey and bourbon it is.
Yeah, so don't be doing like peanut butter whiskey.
Oh boy,
that's
all right. Okay, so overall, what was your take on this?
Overall, I think it's a really nice entry, smooth Irish whiskey. I'd definitely give it a try. I'd be like, hey, let me have some of this. You can enjoy it. People that aren't used to drinking Irish whiskey, I'd probably give them a sip too. I really enjoyed it. It's not that bad. It's different. It tastes differently than what I'm normally with the bourbon and stuff. So, but it's different, but it's still the same.
Would you mix?
No. That's one of the things. I don't really mix anything.
I know we don't mix, but some of these whiskeys that people like to mix them.
I don't mix any whiskey now. You're lucky I put a drop of water on my whiskey. I don't even like to put ice on it sometimes.
And mind you,
I have the rocks and I have a bunch of other stuff. Sometimes I don't even want to put any of that because I don't want to alter the whiskey. But yeah, definitely no. I would
right? Just straight
Irish whiskey.
It's not bad. I enjoyed it. I'm very happy.
It gives you a nice hug.
Yes.
It's like I'm still warm right now.
Yeah, no, and it goes down the spicy part, the pepper part. That we like that very much. I also wanna thank the person who made this possible, our friend Joseph, for giving us the doubler and that Pucci.
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing it.
Thanks a lot, Joseph.
Yeah, thank you. Alex, where can they find us on Instagram?
Big City Drinks 1.
On YouTube.
Big City Drinks.
Twitter.
Big City Drinks.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Alex.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Be safe.
Take care, everybody. This is Big City Drinks.